Hello lovelies, I'm Christina and today I am doing a book haul. I haven't done a book haul in a long time, so let me show you the books that I've gathered in the last couple of months. Let's start with the book that I'm reading at the moment, and that is a book that my brother sent me a belated birthday gift, and that is Dune by Frank Herbert. Now, Frank Herbert is known as one of the fathers of science fiction, and I've been wanting to read this for quite some time, and my brother decided that it was time I stopped just thinking about it and actually did it. So I've started this, I'm about 100 pages into it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I've gotten my hands on a couple of books from an author that was requested that I dive into and give a chance, and that is Virginia Woolf. The two books I got from this author was Mrs. Dalloway, and this says the lives of a woman preparing for a party and a young man suffering from shell shock converge on one June day in 1920s London in Woolf's great novel of time, memory, war, and the city. So that sounds really interesting. And the next one I have is in this beautiful vintage classics edition, and that is The Waves by Virginia Woolf. And this says, The Waves is an astonishing, beautiful, and poetic novel. It begins with 6 children playing in a garden by the sea and follows their lives as they grow up and experience friendship, love, and grief at the death of their beloved friend Percival. So that also sounds quite interesting. I'm hoping this will be a more enjoyable experience than the last classics that I tried to read, so fingers crossed. The next two books I picked up totally at random. Ha! Wordplay, since the first book is called Random, but it was on sale. So the first one is Random by Alma Alexander. Have never heard of the author or the series. It's apparently it's the first one in the War Chronicles, and it is about shapeshifters, so that is going to be interesting. And the second book that I got on the same sale was All Those Vanished Engines by Paul Park. This is a science fiction novel set in 3 alternate worlds, one like after the Civil War, one during the Second World War, and the third in the near future, and somehow they are connected with characters. I have a soft spot for alternate worlds and parallel universes because that is the subject that I am working on with my own writing, so this is going to be a very interesting read and hopefully get me more inspired. Now, the next book is one that I picked up on sale on Book Depository because it was super cheap, and I've seen it all around BookTube for as long as I've been around on YouTube, and that is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I really don't know much about this story. I know it's fantasy related, and that's about it. But beautiful cover of this series. I've seen other covers that I don't like as much. It's not one that I have on top of my list at the moment, but I'm hoping to get to it someday. Also, if you followed my channel, you know that I've been quite into non-fiction lately, and I've gotten 2 books that is exactly that. The first one is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra, a practical guide to the fulfillment of your dreams. Now, I'm not one of those who read a lot of self-help books, but I found the psychology and the thoughts around fulfilling dreams, about flow states, about creative minds, about ways to fulfill your dreams is really interesting, and I love diving into books like this just to see if I can pick up something that will inspire and motivate me. And when I did a bit of a Google research to find books that was recommended, this one was one that popped up several times, so I picked it up, and it's quite short, so I look forward to diving into this. The last book is one that I picked up after reading Stealing Fire, and it is because of the person that this is written about was mentioned a lot during the Stealing Fire book, and that is Elon Musk, how the billionaire CEO of SpaceX and Tesla is shaping our future. Now, I remember when this one came out, I wasn't really interested in it. I was like, yeah, okay, another biography of some famous guy. I knew, of course, about Elon Musk and about his company, but I wasn't really interested in knowing more about his mind and his mindset at all. But after hearing more of his thoughts and quotes in Stealing Fire, it got me really interested in how he's working and how he runs his company. Now that I've learned more about Elon Musk, I am very stoked to get into this and to find out more about him and about his mindset. So there you have it. Those are a few of the books that I've accumulated over the last few months. I think there's more, but I was doing this video sort of on a whim, so I just picked up the ones that I know that I've gotten lately. So I'm very excited about all these. If you have read any of them, please let me know down below what your thoughts on them were. No spoilers though. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video soon. Goodbye!